Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And gets a few on the punch forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going right back to Scannaboo. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. And when the Saints are in from the secondary, making that stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. And his first offering of the game lines up incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. Good work there, adding a little chunk after that catch as he gets it ahead for 8 yards. Make this 3rd and short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the 1st down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And they've got a 1st down. Give them a gain of 13 on that previous play.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. And that yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shuck's going to throw here. Completes this one to Kraft. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. They pitch it to Achane. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Kayvon Thibodeaux there to wrap him up. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Chubb. He's going to get this one to Tyson. And he gets home. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jordan Tyson, his 6th receiving touchdown of the year. So Smith will tack on the point after. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatterby gets it here to begin the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
I don't think we're ever going to get away from the stat line of turnovers and winning that turnover margin being the biggest singular key in the NFL, Kate. But I'll tell you what, when you run for 100 yards plus, you win 70% of the time. They did a week ago with this guy, and he's off to an excellent start.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Dart setting in to throw here. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Now Shuck to throw. Look at that power. Deep left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. It's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. We're seeing this more and more these days, Brock. Not content to just run out this half. Seems like they're going to keep pushing with the time they've got remaining.
Every one of these possessions, Kate, is so valuable. And I think what you've got to do as a quarterback there is reinforce to your receiver, if I'm going to take this shot, it's your ball or nobody's ball.
Stops there, but that gets them the 1st. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Saints 1st down.
And before we can see a snap, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throwing, Chuck. Lays out left side and gets it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Move the chain! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
So first down from the 41. Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Giants' 38-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Quickly out to the right, complete. Looks like about 7 on the completion before he headed out of bounds. Third down coming up.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Third down run from Achane. Able to gain about 1 on the play. And it's going to be first down New Orleans.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Shuck. Gets made right side by Coleman. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Shuck on 1st and 10. And he's only missed once on this series. 4 of 5 throwing the ball. Working inside the red zone. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Left all alone and no problem at all hauling this one in. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown,
Tucker Kraft, his 3rd of the year. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Dart. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here he is on 3rd and short. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, the 8th of the season for him. Setting up to try the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Saints 14, Giants 7.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Chuck to throw. He finds Tyson over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. One play in Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory. They pitch it out to him here. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Second down carries for A-Chain. Small gain on the play, maybe 4 yards. And that is going to be first down Saints.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A quick throw completed out to the left. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play. And that ball caught in front of him. He came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
So second and 13 now after that last catch wound up losing him 3 yards. To throw, Shuck. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Darts looking to throw. Caught by Theo Johnson. These hits finally taken out. So call it a gain of about 23 on the play before they got to him. And that will make it first down Giants.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Back to throw, here's Starks. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. The Giants using their first time out. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterbury. So give him 10 before he steps out of bounds. And that gives New York the first.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Your start now. Caught out one. And stopped after one. Nice. So they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Tracy will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. To throw, here's Dart. And he will finish this in the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Man, managed that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Send right down the middle and good. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Kraft has it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Brown with a return here. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Second half begins with a run by Achane. And we'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Chuck's going to throw here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Schuck looking to pass here. That is batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swap there. They're going to face 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. It's Scatterbull plowing ahead. He's got room to roam. And he will get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 52 yards.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Scatterbull again. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
19 yards. And the Giants first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Darts back to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Intended for Darnell.
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player. That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Stout all set to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Back to throw. Shuck. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
And down he goes. The defense got to him right around the 26. Abdul Carter matching last week's effort with that sack.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Now Shuck to throw. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And that makes this a 10-point game.
24, Saints 14.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Brown with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing, Chubb. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be out there after a pickup of about 17 yards. And that is going to give the Saints a 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Chubb with a quick toss out wide. By a man, he's in the clear. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And it's going to be 1st down New Orleans.
A gain of 14. And the Saints 1st down.
Chubb. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Tyler Newman.
Chubb's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. Near the sideline, he's going to be forced out after a gain of about 20. And it's going to be a New York 1st down.
I'll be the one to say it, Kate. He gets up through that second level, 15, 20 yards. We're rooting for him to take it to the distance. It's hard to do. It's tough to make a gain like this happen in the NFL, but as you saw, still even tougher to take it to the house.
Dart setting in the throw here. Escapes the pocket. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that's going to set up a Giants 1st down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here goes Dart to the air. Passing quick here with the pass rush. Fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw. And it falls incomplete. That brings up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And this is going to hit the ground incomplete. Looking for that same man. Defense was ready for him with that hit. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock failing to connect. Which brings us to 4th down. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And he just didn't hit it the way he wanted. Oh, he hooked this one wide right. The kick, no good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Connection is made to Travis Etienne. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. First and 10 here for Shuck. And after that last connection, approaching 1,500 passing yards on the season. That throw finds Coleman along the outside. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
2 yards.
Couple of yards on the catch. Leaves him 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Caught for a moment, but the hit knocks that out. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He's not going to add another catch just yet. This one pried out by the contact. That forces 4th down. Now Charlie Smith will try to knock this through for the Saints. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Going right to Iskanabu. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Working on 2nd down. Dart. Chased out to his right. He's in trouble, not going to get away. They drop him at the 29. And the rookie out of Georgia gets his first career sack.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, it's not going to help in that decision at all.
And I think we kind of all knew what was coming. That last sack kind of forced their hand. The best option to extend that drive is to just throw it deep and hope.
I think that's exactly why sacks are so productive for defenses. It's because it does, to your point, force the hand of the offense.
Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Let's start this drive with Achane. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's shotgun, 2nd down. Yeah, the defensive pressure messes up that release. Pass falls to the ground. It is incomplete. It's 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And backs against the wall there. They find a way to convert on 4th down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
There goes that man again, but a defender on time this time. Hit forces the football out, incomplete. We've got 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Saints down by 7. All set to go now from the 35. Achane, a first down carry. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
It's a loss of 2.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second down, here's Shuck. Big strike downfield to Coleman. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
First down, New Orleans.
He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these...
And this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
25. Giants, 24.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And that looked good for a moment, Brock, but the hit jars it free. That's going to bring up 2nd.
As quarterback in these situations, you know you don't have much margin and you don't have much time. So that means every once in a while you're going to make some throws, put your guys in harm's way that you otherwise would not. You can apologize after.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Don't mind that call a bit here on 2nd down. Still got a couple opportunities left. You can afford to take that shot deep, and you need to land one of them. But now, well, now you're getting to 3rd down, and now you got to find a way to get a first.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he gets out of bounds, but that's where the positive stop. Minimal gain, and now it's 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Desperation time here on 4th. A throw left side finds Johnson. And on 4th down, they come through with a gain of 11. This drive continues.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. This could be our last, maybe second to last snap here. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He brings it in one-handed. Wow! And it's not over yet, football fans. He scores, and now a 2-point conversion overtime.
Giants.
All right, they got the touchdown, but that was only half of it. Now they need this two-point conversion or this one's over.
The Giants will line
Here
up
he goes,
for the
one final
two-point
shot.
conversion.
And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tying this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those two-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs. With limited time left, you got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
Fields the hard squib kick. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. And this still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. First throw of overtime. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Colson Adimo's got it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And what a way to end it in overtime, Brock. The defense ends this game with a touchdown. So the Giants come away with the win. And in overtime, it was their defense who actually came up with the heroics. Not by making a stop, but by being the ones to score that game-ending touchdown. What an unexpected and exciting way to conclude this incredible ball game. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL